Hi.
I gotta give a special hi to Jenny, though. I haven't seen you for a while, so
I know. Love you, Jimmy.
love you.
Love JOBLO.
Yay! So I gotta ask, like, I was really digging the show, and I like the fact that you have the original story, which is really the two men. You have these three strong women supporting this. How was that, and how was it kind of creating these characters and stepping into this world? Start with you, anyone.
I'll do mine. Mine's pretty quick. I think with my character and setting up this whole world, the importance for me was to really show that homey vibe. I played Boyd's wife, Allison, and to kind of show, our family as a unit really, I think, helps aid his character and the fight to get back to his family and like what he has, what he's risking and losing basically going through all this.
Very good. Yeah, I like that. What about you, Jen?
Well, for me, it was really cool to play this very tough character, very smart character, but she's also intuitive. So you really see from the get-go, she's starting to see like an inconsistent profile. She's the first one to say, I don't know about this guy. She has this underlying, I feel, female intuition that she brings to this department, which sometimes women don't get heard, and it's kind of like the lesson for Kiefer and I's dynamic, and that's what I really enjoyed the most, that she had two sides, layers to her.
What about you, Tia? This is such a great role for you. I mean, it's so good.
It was really, really fun to play. I have played a reporter a few times in the past, and never one as unscrupulous as this one. So it was really fun to play this like quintessential millennial. Sorry, I'm a millennial. No offense, millennials, but that's what it said that in the script. But
I'm offended, Tia.
I know.
That's how Steven just explained her to me. Okay, he said quintessential millennial. And that she, it's sort of like self-involved, self-promotional, is only sort of is not so concerned with the story being truthful. It's more, about being the first out of the gate, getting the scoop, getting that recognition, proving to her parents that she, she's succeeding at her chosen path in life, which I can relate to.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was fun to play someone who is not necessarily always on the up and up. But also just quickly, I wanted to say that you were talking about that in the original, you've got this two-hander with the two strong male leads, and that we get to do this show with these three, that the three female leads of the show are all women of color. And aside from my character, I don't think either of those characters were written necessarily as being Latinx or Latina. And I think it's really cool that we all get to be on the show at the same time, and they didn't have to go like, oh, well, we only get one. Who's it going to be?
Yeah.
So I really appreciate
that was a very cool
that.
thing.
And I love that we are all on the same show playing very different characters who aren't competing against each other. Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
so nice.
Yeah, you're not like fighting for the man, or anything like that.
It's so refreshing.
Yeah, it's and it's also weird to see it in its format, in these little 8-minute increments. Did you feel that when you guys were filming it, or did it just happen naturally?
No, it's shot very like the norm. It felt like a very high-end budget, feature film, TV show. We have these explosions, you're closing down downtown, like we've mentioned before. Like you while you're shooting and while you're in it, you're just worried about the story and getting, everything kind of across, and then at the end, it's, their turn when they cut it up. The only difference you can tell is when you're reading the script that every, kind of every act ends on a cliffhanger. So every, normally when you have beginning, middle, end, this one you're kind of having like these little cliffhangers all the way through as you're watching.
It's
So it was kind of fun.
It's very like, you're on the edge of your seat constantly. So, but yeah, I agree. Shooting it didn't feel any different. And in fact, I don't know about you girls, but I wondered how is it? We're shooting this beautiful 2-hour like cinematic, grand movie with all these explosions and huge background scenes where we've got tons of background ambulances and this and that and chases and car chases. And how is this going to fit into little bite-sized episodes, but then I watched it last night and it totally clicked and it totally made sense. And I, like you were saying, Natalie, I was on the edge of my seat and, you know, wanting to like get to the next episode, even though I already know what happens, but I was totally
Yeah.
Well, we gotta wrap it up, and this saddens me, but you guys are all amazing in this, and Jenny, it's always good to see you. I miss you.
It's always good to see you. Miss you. Love your head.
Yes. You guys.
I'm not going back to prison again for something I didn't do.
Go, go, go!